Oh, good afternoon and welcome back. That's if you joined us earlier, but we're back now for a launch day. I'm rather liking that new video and the Christmas music. I think it's lovely. I'll be quite sad when that goes. I think it's a lovely one. And as you can see from there, we've got so many deals for you today. But the main thing we're looking at in this next 2 hours, and boy, have we got some things to show you, is the launch of our brand new dies. They are absolutely amazing. You will love them this morning. So they've been selling really well, and you can just go to the website and add anything else into your basket, and we will get double points, which is incredible. So look out for all those deals because there are so many today, and in fact there's been so many in this Christmas event and it's still going on. In fact, what is it, the third? Oh, we've still got 3 more days, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, yes, till the 16th. So, and also there's a free gift. So lots to look out for on the website, so make sure you go there. Now, the free gift, so where is that free gift? Here it is, it's hiding. Free gift, we might as well show it off, absolutely, Dean, it's beautiful. What a free gift to have, it's so gorgeous. It is exclusive to Crafters Companion. It's our Crafters Companion ball really, but it's our Christmas tree dangler, and what you can see is it's got 2023 on both sides, so it doesn't matter where you hang it on your tree, which way round it goes, it's gonna just take its place in your Christmas tree, or you might just want to hang it somewhere else in front of your window, in your craft room, it might go over a door. It's just beautiful, absolutely love that. Now you're getting that absolutely free if you use if you spend £50 or $75, so make sure you fill up on that. Now it's not just me, I mean I'm not going to be doing anything today apart from oohing and ahhing over this lady's makes, because she does make the most incredible things. I love the way she die cuts and all the inspiration that she offers me, let alone you out there. So let's have a look at, say have a look at you. We're not going to have a look at you, we're going to go over to Corrine. How are you, lovely?
After that intro, I was wondering who else is here for the day. That was lovely, thank you. Yeah, do you know what? When you've got a lovely set of dies, it's really, really easy to produce something that's really easy to work with, but looks so inspirational. And I think that's what you're going to get with these. So Debbie will tell you about the deal in a minute. But I thought we would start with not only using elements from the Showstopper, but I thought we'd use some of our tri-blend pens as well, which is in that bonus buy. Amazing. So that's where we're going to start with today, the Showstopper plus our tri-blend pens. Amazing, and we will tell you all about that. Now we've got a few of you joining us, including that Flaming Galar, which is, and I can say that, it's okay, I'm not offending anyone. That's our Sarah Brown, she's in, and she's the Flaming Galar to me, which is amazing. And Donna's in with us this afternoon, Ords is in, Beverly's in, Christine Mahoney is in, good afternoon or good morning, and Susan's in, and Mary Beth is saying hi everyone again from Minnesota. So welcome. Now we are fully social, so get your comments in. Let us know if you've ordered that Showstopper or whether you've just gone for the dies. Let us know what you'll be making with them. Now remember, if you shop the day and you order all those bits, you can sit back and relax, and then all you've got to do is watch Corrine and her amazing demonstration. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is show you those dies. There are 4 in total. Now each die comes with 3 dies, because you get your word die, you get your creator card intricate die, and then you get your outside cutting edge. So you know if you're buying a creator card die, you're going to be able to do so much more with them. Now 12 dies in total. This is your Xmas one. We've then got our piece, which is stunning, and in fact, Peace at Christmas, the stars around the outside, they're going to go for graduation, passing your driving test, congratulations, maybe a 50th wedding anniversary, anything you want. That's a great one to go all year round. We've then got the Joy one, which is the square one, and then we've also got your Christmas Noel, which is so, so pretty. So you've got all the snowflakes around there and that Noel. And each one, so the square ones, the Noel and Joy, you can
can put into each one. They will mix and match, and also the same with the piece and the Xmas. You can mix and match those as you wish. Now, that's for the dies. If you go for those today, £65 or $76. Platinum price, £52 or $60.80. So absolutely amazing. But hold the phone, because if you go for the Showstopper, we're going to bring that up now, you're only paying an extra £10 and you'll see what you get for that, which is amazing. So including with the dies, you're also going to get your foam pads, which were great. You can see Corrine and Wake Up Call was using the foam pads to use on her makes. They're great to have. These are your smaller ones. You're getting 20 sheets of foam pads. That's a lot of foam pads in there. They are amazing to use. We use them all the time. The backings come off really well. So that's a great one to have. You are getting those in that Showstopper. £10. That one. £10. You're not paying extra £10, you're just paying £10 for all these additional items. So your die brush you can use on that one. We're also popping in a tape pen. You know our tape pens, we're very renowned for them now. 22 metres of ultra sticky tape, good for construction, your cards, everything else. They're amazing. You're also getting some acetate in there as well. All of that for only £10 extra, which is amazing. Now, on top of that, we thought, let's give you a bit of a bonus buy. So if you order the Showstopper, it's got to be in your basket. You then pop in these tri-blend pens. So we're going to give you the details for these. Pop these into your basket with a Showstopper. You will get these, not for that £70, you will get these half price, but you have to buy that Showstopper, so both have to be checked out at the same time. You will get these for £35 or I want to say £50, £67, $50. I was adding it up in my head. So yeah, because I was thinking 50 is half of 100, then 750. So $57, $50. I should just leave the maths alone. I'll let Corrine do the maths. She's very good at that.
I prefer the half price of the platinum price. I think that's even better. That's 28 or 46.
Amazing.
I mean, that is just an amazing price.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you've already got them, don't worry, gift them or have a pen set ready for when you start to run out of your pens. But that's a really good deal to get them for £35. So love that one. Now, we've also got a pick of the day. So if you want additional foam pads, you might have just gone for your bundle where you're just getting your dies and you want some additional foam pads. We've got the large and the small ones, and there's 20 sheets of each one of these, so that's amazing. So you can see there's £17.60 platinum price or $21.60. And as you can also see at the bottom there, double points. Now you will see that throughout the day. Your double points is on everything. I mean, literally everything. So the more you spend, you double up your points on them. That could take you up to that next level. You never know. So make sure that you get those double points, which is absolutely amazing. Right, we're going to take a look at these in action and see what Corrine's first demo is. What
we certainly are. We're going to use the Xmas with the holly and the ivy. And as I already mentioned, we're going to be using our tri-blend pens. As Debbie said, absolutely, this is key time to stock up, and even if you've got them, my dark red at home is running low. I don't know about you. Do you find that you have certain ones? It's my dark red and my dull green. My dark red and my dull green.
My
this is light
magenta
green.
has just started to go. I use magenta a lot.
Yeah. We all will have ones that we prefer. This is light green I'm using, but it's dull green and dark red are the ones that I'm always running out of. Now, back to this. So I've got a piece of card, and this is just over 10 1/4 by about 5 3/4 inches tall. And I've used my die, my outer die, to cut an aperture in there. So we're just cutting an aperture, so it's going to fit absolutely perfectly. And then what we're going to do is, now, if I'd have been organised, I would have brought the piece of card that I cut out but I brought a different piece of card, so I'm going to have to use the outside die. I don't know why I didn't bring that card, but there we go. I must have used it for something else in my prep. So I'm going to pop that piece there. Now, I wouldn't recommend you do this in one go, cutting that out and popping that in through there. Just because of the pressure that you're putting on, it's going to possibly mark this piece of card. So to keep that nice and clean, I would cut the one out and then do the second one. So I'm going to pop that one into here. And like I said, if you'd have cut that other piece out, you wouldn't need to, using the piece you'd cut out, you wouldn't need to use your outside die because it would be the right size, but I brought a different piece like you do. Obviously a logical reason at the time. Okay, so we're going to pop that through our die cutting machine. And we're going to pop that through there. Now, when I'm colouring, sometimes I struggle to keep it really, really clean and tidy. And that's where I find things like masking tape or washi tape come in really, really handy. Look at that. Look at how I've just poking that last one out. There's two here. One there. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do some colouring. Sometimes I find, I needed to cut out the centre of there. I'll do that in a minute. So what I wanted to do to keep it neat and tidy when I'm colouring, what I'll do is I'll get a piece of black card or craft card. I always like to colour white onto a dark card because you can just see. Get your washi tape or your masking tape and just go round the edges just like that. Pop that on here. It also holds your cardstock really tidy, but it also means it just takes away some of that pressure from your colouring. And we can do that one. And you can also do one more just there. Now, I'd also do the same in the inside, but what this means is this is just a really low tape. So what I can do now is I can get my pens, so I've got my dark red, and I can come round and I can do my colouring. So I can go round with one colour and round there. And then I can go round onto here. And then we can cut, trim, and go round again and just add in little bits of highlights, just like that, and then we can come in with the green. The green's the one that's going to take you the longest. So I'm just going to come off my masking tape just there, down to that bit of holly. Let's do a couple of bits. That's going to be holly, berries there, rather. There we go. Just do that piece across here. And then once I've done that, you can then add in a little bit more shade.
It's one of my favourite things to do at the moment, colouring in embossing folders and dies.
Is it?
I love it. I just think it's so nice and nice to sort of bring in your colouring in your pens into your die cutting.
Yeah. Actually, this is a bit paler, is this green, than the one on my finished sample, but you'll get the gist.
Yeah.
So we can come round here, look at where you've got holly berries, look at where you've got holly, and just come round like that. And can you see, by putting in the... by putting on the masking tape, it just makes life so much easier. And then, obviously, I do the same in the middle. Oh, I don't want to start with my darkest one. I want to start with my lightest one. There we go. Oops, stuck to me. Then we can colour round here. And round there. Just round there. Again, if you want to do colour, highlighty bits, so you could come round here just to highlight where the different berries start and finish. It just works perfectly. Oh, let's do another one there. And then you can come over just like that. So I'm going to keep it as a nice straight line just there because that's the edge of the frame. You know, I think this red here isn't going to last that much longer. Saying about...
Yeah, I noticed the other week I did take it out actually, so it wouldn't be used again, but I think some of them do need replacing. But it shows how long we've been in the studio with them and how long they last for.
Yes.
In fact, let us know if you've had any that have run out on you, or are they still going? It'd be good to know how long your tri-blends last for.
Yeah. As long as you put the lids back on
Yeah,
when
and
you've finished.
I think because you use that 3-pen blend, you use less of each colour.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's why they last so long.
Just showing you how easy this is to colour along here. There we go, just.
I mean, the image is there, isn't it? So it's just a
I'm not
case
having
of
to think
following
about it.
Yeah.
So which is your favourite, which die cut have you been colouring recently that you've really enjoyed?
So we
Is it
had some
specific-
and embossing folders. I love colouring
you?
embossing folders. Yeah, I could sit for hours with alcohol pens colouring embossing folders. I think, and it's the same with dies. When you've got an image like this or a die cut, it's so easy to follow the lines. And when you've got an embossed detail, it's really easy to follow the embossed detail line as well. So I just love it. But I did colour some of my frames in. We had some frames a couple of weeks ago, the decorative frames, ones that you can make card blanks with as well.
Oh,
They were
yes.
sort of like interlacy ones. So, and I'd coloured some of those in, yeah, which just looked beautiful.
But look, I mean, look at how that's coming along.
So nice.
Absolutely gorgeous. And then, just to show you, when you peel your tape off, can you see you've got that lovely straight line?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
If you want to, you know, if you want to do that, if that helps you. Now, I've gone on quite a lot, and like I say, slightly different green on here.
Oh,
but there you
looks
go. So
amazing.
then I've just taken my knife and just cut out the centre. But how pretty does that look?
Looks so
And
nice.
it's not complicated colouring. It's just bringing in 2 of your pens and just enjoying doing that. So, you know, that's the most important bit. It's about enjoying it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now on this, I've got myself 2 pieces of card. So both of these are the same size, like I say. And I've scored, let me write this down here, 1.5 from that end, so it'll be 1 and 1.5 inches from that end. So we're going to make, what's the name for this sort of card? Is it like
Diorama.
is it just a diorama?
Yeah.
That's where I was coming from. I
Some
wasn't
people
sure.
call them a theatre card, where they do the bit at the side where they can do it deeper, so you can add bits in. But I always call this a diorama card.
That's what I thought. I use the word diorama quite a bit.
Or
so
aperture card.
So we can see we've got that on there, and I've got another one that we're going to do exactly the same. Yep, just working out my mountains and my valleys. And this one's going to be the back, but it'll work exactly the same on here. So as long as you've got a scoreboard, you can do those. You can see we've got another one just there, just like that. Just need to move myself along a little bit. There we go. Right, so once I've got that, I can just put that back on, and you can see I've already put some red liner tape around here. So what I'm going to do is take off the red liner, top off there. The more you burnish your red liner, the easier it is to take off from there. So it just pops off, oops, ever so easy. Come on, she says, I've got that caught up. I can see that, it's lifted. There we go, that was just keep going back down. That one did not want to lift. And I've lifted that one. There we go, there we are. Right, pop that down, get rid of those. And I'm just onto there, I'm just gonna pop a piece of acetate. So I'm gonna do it at that point to make sure this is how good red liner is. Oh, come on. Get it in the right place first time. Always helps. There we go. There we go. There we are. Burnish that down.
Acetate.
I'm not making a shaker or anything, but what that means is I've got something to pop that onto.
Yes.
So I'm going to pop that onto. Now you can do this any way round you want, but I'm going to do it this way round. Tape pens, there we go. Because I've cut that aperture out, I can see exactly where I need to go. We can pop that one on, and that's going to fit exactly. Now it's not going through my aperture because I've got acetate on, but I can see where it needs to go. And then all I've done is I've matted some paper, and this is, where's my little piece of paper gone that told me what I've written it down? This is the Night Before Christmas 12 by 12 cardstock with some of that luxury green cardstock. And again, I use that exact same die, so that outer die, wherever it was, it's on here. This outer die has really worked hard for me today. It's cut my aperture, and then it's cut my aperture in there as well. So, you know, make sure you use them so it really, you know, can work very well.
It just means there's so many varieties that different card styles that you can do.
Oh, yes. And then I'm going to pop that. Oh, let's see. that way around. The writing's the right way up, I could see, and it was looking like it was about to go upside down.
Lovely.
So that will then fit perfectly around there. Doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous?
Beautiful.
So with the other one we've got, so what's going to happen is they're going to go on there, but you see we've got, oh sorry, on there, we've got the acetate on there, so it's nice and strong. We're going to take the opposite side of the same paper and we're going to put that on the back panel. So that's going to go. I mean, this is really simple. There's not much more. Just go around the edge as well with an ink pad round your cardstock. One, it gets rid of any white cut lines, but also that looks like that piece of paper was always supposed to be that size. I just think it just neatens everything up as well. And then I'm going to pop these on together so we can do that red liner tape, oops, or something like that. So that's what happens when you don't clear up your bits and your mess. So I can pop one on to there. Pop that one on just like that. Then we can pop this one on. Now the great thing about this is, whilst it's got lots of dimension, it will also fold totally flat for postage for you. So I love that when, you know, you haven't got to think too hard about postage and things like that. So put those together and then you can bring those around. And can you see, look at that, the depth in there. Then all I need to do then is...
I do love your colour choice, it's beautiful.
Pretty, isn't it? We can pop one onto here. That's going to go, oops, on just there.
Nice bit of wiggle room with your Kalao glue.
I know you would have probably gone tacky glue there, but it just shows how there isn't a right and a wrong, because people say to us, what would you use? Now I know we all are slightly different.
Do you know what? I used to always use Kalao all-purpose, always, and then I just got a bit addicted to tacky glue.
Yeah?
Yeah, and now I use it all the time. I just love tacky glue. I think because it has a quicker grab than what Kalao has.
Yes, it does.
But Kalao is brilliant if you are doing construction because it's just super strong. Probably our strongest glue,
Right, so I'm going to, a little bit of the green that's been matted out of the centre. We're going to pop the Xmas onto there. Then we're going to layer up our...
Again, I forgot about the sentiments.
So did I,
It's so nice. They suddenly come out and you think, oh, wow, we've still got that to go with these guys.
I know.
They're amazing.
I'm really messing up my plates there. I was trying to cut into my clear cutting plate then. I wonder at what point somebody would have shouted, Corrine, wrong plate, in my ear.
Well, it's super strong, that one. In fact, the clear cutting plate is now 10 times stronger.
Oh, is it?
Than our last one, yes.
Oh, right. I didn't know. I know because my other one did go a little bit bowy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's 10 times stronger.
Wow.
It's very good.
There we go. Right, OK. Let's see if we can get that to pop out. Aha, I can see a release hole there. Look at that. I mean, mirror card, straight out. That shows you the quality, doesn't it? So if I bring my card back down, dotty tape pen, let's go over there, just like that. And then that will fit. And this is what I love, is they fit in those apertures.
And you know, like a floating sentiment, which is beautiful.
Absolutely. Perfectly. And then the final thing I would do, just because it's me, is, sometimes that one's playing up today, stick a little bow on it, and it matches my gems. So how about just like that? Isn't that absolutely beautiful?
I was reading a cheeky comment from Craig then, but that is stunning. I think you'll all
Craig
agree.
Was on?
Yes.
Is he?
He's being cheeky. He's a tacky glue user as well. So he says, do you use Kalao tacky glue all the time, Debs? Yes, he knows I do, because we're twinnies, see? So we both use our tacky glue. Yes, got to do the same thing. Right, if you want to be creative and make that beautiful card like Corinne's been doing, these dies are for you. They are absolutely stunning. They come with an outside cutting edge. Each die has 3 pieces. So you've got your outside cutting die, you've got your border die, and then you've got that piece in the centre, or your word die, which is just going to work for so many different things. I love the piece at Christmas one, because I do think that the outside cutting die can be used for so many different things. Your Xmas die, again, beautiful design. Those hollies, which is the one that Corinne was just using and colouring in, so absolutely beautiful. And in fact, I'm going to show you a little deal in a little while where you could use your ink pads maybe to colour them in, which would be amazing, and then heat emboss them. We've got the Joy, which is our square die, and again, this is quite, it almost, I think you could turn this into a sort of a floral. If you don't use that inside, you could use that on lots of things, put gems in the middle. And then the other square one we've got is the Noel. All the snippability in these words is really good, but I love the fact that you've got that beautiful decorative frame. Now, it is a showstopper, so with that showstopper today, you are getting your foam pads, amazing ones to have. These are your smaller ones, so you're getting 20 sheets, all different variety of sizes, but you will get all those different varieties. You've even got little circle ones, then you can see that circle one's gone missing at the top there. You've got really tiny little ones, you've got bigger ones, but they're all those sort of smaller sized ones. 20 sheets of those in with that showstopper. You're also getting your die brush, so all your little pieces out of your die, but also all your little pieces out of your cardstock, which is handy. You're also getting the foam pad to pop that die onto to get them out, to help ease them out. You're also getting your tape pen. You know our tape pens, they are amazing. And then also in that bundle, you are getting your 12 sheets of acetate, so you could be making that exact card like our Corinne was doing, which is incredible. Now, if you did want some extra acetate, we have that for you as well. Acetate always sells really well because you love it. There's so much you can do with it. Wow, look at this price. £6 platinum, $9.20 and double points, 36 sheets in total. That's amazing. So these are all heat resistant acetate. You can do all your heat embossing and all your different techniques on there. Great for your shaker cards, great for everything. They're absolutely amazing. So grab those. Now the ink pads, I'm talking about heat embossing. I make no bones about it. I absolutely love the pigment ink pads. They are my favourites. I do love them. These are our Christmas colours, which are amazing. We're classing them as our Christmas colours because they're the ones that are going to enhance. You can't really see them, so I'm going to bring them into you so you can see. So we've got our pine tree there. We've then got our Friar Brown. That's going to go really well. We've then got our Parakeet, one of my absolute favourites, as well as Lagoon. I love Lagoon. I think that's a beautiful, really dark teal colour. You've got your Crushed Velvet, which is very popular. That might be the one that you want to stock up on. We've also got the Damson Wine as well, so that deeper one. We've also got our Green Topaz, another really great one, as well as the Smoked Emerald, so in the same collection, another beautiful colour. And then we've got that yellow. To add that pop of yellow to your Christmas makes is just going to make them look amazing. So that's your Lemon Tonic. And then you've got your Bordeaux, which is your deeper red. So that's going to go great for all your Christmas designs. You're getting 10 pieces in this collection. Platinum price, £36 or $52, which is amazing. Now, if you're using these, make sure you heat emboss them, which are great. And talking about cardstock to put them onto, how about one of our £10 deals? Our £10 deals are incredible. Please go onto the website and have a look at them because there is some amazing deals in there, including this pad. And we're showing it because it's so popular. You have been buying it in your droves. We had hundreds of these and the product is depleting because of the colourways in here. Look at this beautiful brown. If I just turn that round, that pearlised brown cardstock, it's hard to get cardstock like that. It's absolutely beautiful. You're also getting the gorgeous sort of, almost lilacs but greys in there, so really lovely one. You're getting the cream as well. well. Another beautiful one that's got that shimmer on it, which is beautiful. And then you've got that pop of blue, which is going to go through. These are going to really enhance all your Christmas makes. So they're £10 or $10, but if you're platinum, you'll get them for £8 or $8. One more little deal before I think we'll have a little break. This one is your die cut 3D topper pad. Just a little heads up, guys, these were really popular, but we have some Christmas ones coming out this week, which are amazing. So, and they're so easy. So if you just want something very quick to pop on your makes, these will fit onto your die cuts. They'll be amazing. They are literally decoupage topper pads. So you just pull them out. So if I just find one here, you literally just give it a wiggle and it will all come away from the edges there, you can see. And you just layer them up. So if you want foam pads, we've got the deals for foam pads for you today, haven't we? Especially in that deal of the day, because you can then use these on all these decoupage toppers. This is a great set to have. It's also a great one for the kids. It's also a great one if you're a beginner crafter, you're not quite sure what to put on something. It's got, I mean, they're really good for men's cards, aren't they? You've got those hot air balloons, the ship, the lighthouse, just really great designs in there. You're getting all of those for only £5. So again, another half price deal, £4 platinum or $4 platinum, so which is absolutely amazing. Right now, we're going to let you check out your baskets, and while you do that, we're going to have a quick drink, and we're going to look at these backstage clips. So take a look at this. I have to tell you, every single person works tirelessly behind the scenes, and I can't just give a shout out to one person, because for me it has to be John, Tracy and Jake.
Going to give a shout out to our backstage hero, and I'm actually going to say heroes. It has got to be our product coordination team. It's got to be.
Because without those three people, when we're on air, we wouldn't be able to function like we do. They make sure we have everything we need, right from the samples to the product to having a drink of water throughout the show. They really look after us.
You see us day in, day out, 7 days a week, live on TV. We're crafting away, we're hopefully inspiring you. Every single card, every single product, every single tool that we touch has come from product coordination. Those guys are the unsung hero. They're there making sure we have the products, we have the inks, we have the tools, we have everything that we need. We have the power to actually work our Gemini ranges. The smooth running of behind the scenes of Crafters TV is all down to our product coordination team.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Not stop by. Hello everyone. Welcome to launch day. We're having an amazing time here. I hope you are at home. People are loving the actual dies. There's people, I want to say, having a little grumble, but you'll just have to wait. It's because they want to see what's in the mystery bag from Cartload, but I'm afraid you'll have to wait till Cartload, and we may or may not show you what's in the mystery bag, but it all will become clear later on, which will be amazing. Catherine is saying, hi, Corinne and Debbie, these dies are fab. I'm in the Evesham store on our Torah. We'll be visiting the store on Saturday. Have to say, I missed meeting you next week, Debbie. Yes, so I haven't even told anyone about that yet, but on the 20... Is it the 21st? Perhaps someone could check for me. I think, 22nd. So it's the 22nd. I will be at the Evesham store. So we're doing a big demo day. So I'll be down there to meet anybody that wants to come and say hi. We're going to be demoing with the penguins. We're going to be demoing with some new Christmas half created cards. We've got lots of stuff planned. So it's going to be fabulous. So if you do get time to come down to the Evesham store. So sorry, Catherine, that we're going to miss you. You're obviously not around that weekend, which is a shame. But maybe one day. We've got Rachel saying that Craig Laird's a troublemaker. We've got Lois in, she's saying the creator card dies. Now this is going to sort of sway people. The creator card dies are better, the best thing, since, so not sliced bread, which is what I was just going to say. They're the best thing since peanut butter and jelly. Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
I like peanut butter and jam jelly, yeah.
Yeah, which is the same, but it's not my thing. I don't like the sweet and the peanut butter. So I love peanut butter, and my kids used to love it when they were little, peanut butter sandwiches, but never with jam in it. And I love jam in there. So what flavour is your, because do you use in the America Jell-O to put in them, or do you actually use jam to put in there? And let us know, do you love or hate? It's a bit like us in the UK, we have Marmite. I love Marmite, and some people don't like Marmite, so it's love and hate.
What do you call it?
Marmite.
Marmite?
Marmite. Marmite. It's Marmite. It's mine. It's mine. I've got terrible. I say it all the time. My grammar, since I've got older, is slipping. It's not very good, yeah. I'm a bit of a lazy speaker. Yeah.
Saying about not liking peanut butter and jelly, have you ever had peanut butter and chocolate spread?
Oh, no.
It's like a Snickers bar in a sandwich.
No, actually, I could eat that because I love a Snickers bar.
Try that.
Perhaps I will try that. Teresa is saying, hi all, can you use the new cutting plates with the old version of the Gemini?
Yes.
Yep.
All plates are backwards and forwards compatible. By that we mean old plates will go in the new machine, new plates will go in the old machine. The only difference is the colour. I mean, these are really robust, and like Debbie said, the clear plate's 10 times stronger, so it's not going to bow in the same way. But yeah, forwards and backwards compatible. So yes,
amazing.
Fire away.
And just a little heads up, we won't be making, once we've sold through all the normal Gemini plates, we'll be making the new ones going forward. So that's why we know that they're going to be compatible with your old machines as well. We don't want to be forcing you to buy a new machine. Obviously, it's great to have those upgrades, but you don't need to buy a new machine, and all those plates will work in them. Chris is saying, I love the new products, amazing demos, thank you so much. And also saying that jam is jelly over in the US. It doesn't have any lumps in it. So that would make a bit more sense, because our jam is quite lumpy, isn't it? And then we've got Hannah saying, amazing timing. I'm trying to sort out my craft purchases, and another delivery arrived for me, which has all my Totally Tiffany supply cases in, just in time for me to sort them all out.
Good timing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. Another little heads up, these are back in stock only today. So they literally are so hot to handle. We didn't even get a new set in time. Please grab them while you can, because I think within the week we're going to be selling out of those again. I think I need to get my order in. Corinne needs to get hers. You've already ordered yours. I need to do that, absolutely. But these are your ink daubers. There's 40 pieces in here. You get them in that nice storage case, which is amazing. And they're just incredible. So $24.99 or $32.99. You also get double points on there, which is amazing. Now back to our launch day. Launch day is all about those creator card dies, but creator card dies with sentiments in them. What I love about these, even though you've got your creator card die that work with them, these sentiments you can use on so many different projects, which are going to look amazing. So you've got your Christmas Noel, you've got your Joy at Christmas, you've then got your Christmas, I don't know what that one is, Happy Christmas, and then you've got your Peace at Christmas. So beautiful designs there, so all those four. Now, if you're going for the Showstopper that you can see on your screens, you're also going to be getting your foam pads. So these are your small ones. There's 20 sheets of these, so that's an amazing deal. They will come in your Showstopper. You'll also be getting your die brush as well, with your sponge to get all your dies out of your dies and your cardstock. You're also going to be getting your tape pen, and then on top of that we're also popping in your acetate. So you're getting those 12 sheets of heat resistant acetate, which is an amazing saving. So for all of them you're only paying £10 more than just the 4 dies. So it's down to you. If you want to just go for those dies, you can do that, but if you want to go for all of these, you can go for these in our Showstopper today, which is incredible. Right, so we're going to head back over to Corinne and see what she's got in store next.
We can. And yeah, that Showstopper is amazing because foam pads alone should be $16.99. So, you know, really, really good value. Right, so we're going to use our piece at Christmas. And I've got a piece of black card. So this is our multi-purpose, not multi-purpose, what's the black cardstock that Debbie showed you in the bundle earlier.
Matte black, yes.
Just matte black cardstock. So it's quite a thick cardstock. So I might have to cut this through twice. I'm going to turn it over that way so that I can see. And we're going to run that through. Like I say, it's quite a heavyweight black, so it might take more than one cut. But what does it take? Something like 14 seconds now to go through on these plates. And if you put them through on your smaller plates, you know, why not? It takes seconds to do. Oh no, that has cut absolutely perfectly. Right, I'm just going to take that tape from there. 1 and 2. And then look at that. Look at all these bits. Now this one is the one that I think you're going to be using all year round. Look at this. These stars, as Debbie said, are any celebration, aren't they? Their graduation, their exams, their birthday, their anything that you want to celebrate. I'm sure you could even get your wedding cards out of these, your anniversary cards, you know, new job cards. All of those are all going to work with this one. Obviously, you wouldn't use your piece sentiment, but I don't believe that you don't have any more sentiments in your stash, because I know what you're all like. So there we go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The detail on there is phenomenal. So let me just get rid of all my bits, because I need to cut again. We're going to do that one and get rid of there. Get rid of the bits out of the die. Nice quick tap. And there we go. And so the next one we're going to do is we're going to do it onto some white cardstock. Let me do it the way around we were doing it before. So we're going to pop that onto there. We're going to take that one, and I've got bits everywhere. I'm also going to use the metal die here. So there you go. That one's going there, and that's popping round like that. And then I can put my white card on, and we can do this. So this is going to give me, actually, I think that moved. You know when you suddenly think, yeah, look, it did. Trust your instincts. So all I'm going to do is put a little piece of tape just there. My die doesn't start till here. I find if you put your tape over where the die cuts, it doesn't go as well, because you've then got to get all the tape off. But as long as you've got your cardstock big enough, you'll be able to get it out. Right, see if I can get rid of some of these bits. In the 14 seconds it takes to go through. There we go. Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? Right, so that's going to be There we go, and look at that. This was just regular multi-purpose cardstock, so I knew it was going to be brilliant. So we can just very gently peel that away from there, and how about like
beautiful.
that? It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah,
really
nice.
beautifully cut. And then just get rid of these last bits. I've got one, save me doing that. I've got one here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to paper piece that onto there. Now, what I've also done, just to show you, is, let's do it this way round. I have cut myself a border. Let's put that one on first, because it might make life a little bit easier. So we can pop that on, and we can pop that on just here. And again, still on the Night Before Christmas paper pad. I think once you get one out, you suddenly go, oh, look at that. Yeah. I love anything with music font on as well. That's one I like. I don't know, I just like words on a paper pad. So like that music font, or that wants to go that way up. Does it go now? I was looking at the music. Oh no, treble clef's the right way up. That would really annoy me if I suddenly spotted it the wrong way. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make up most of this card before we put it into its concept. Now this is a shaped card that I've started to do a lot more recently. I don't know, it just looks really effective. So I'm going to take this and we're going to just do very slight drop shadow. Which way do I want to? I want to go like that. Just pop that down there. Now, because we're doing a drop shadow, what you'll see here is I've got a little black bit there, but that's just because I've drop shadowed it over, so you just got a little bit more border. But do you know what? Once this card is put together, it's not going to be noticeable. I need my scoreboard. See if I can get my scoreboard. There we go. It's on a nice little hook, which is great until you try to get it off and then it doesn't want to come off. I want one of my score tools. That's the one I want. I like this one with the sharp edge. And I'm just going to score just down from the edge, just there. There we go. And then that one. Just there we go. So just scored onto those. So what we're going to actually make is we're going to make a bow-fronted card, which is one I really like to do. But because we're going to make a bow-fronted card, what I need to do is I need to finish constructing the front, because if I don't, then I'll find everything pops off. Yeah. So we're going to take that, and then I'm going to get some white card, and I'm going to use my piece one here. There we go. That's going to go on there. Put that on. Let's get rid of that. Actually, I don't need to use the big plates, do I? This would actually go through your mini, wouldn't it? Without any problem with this sentiment.
Yeah, I've been prepping with these this week, and I've put all of them through my mini.
Did you? Mm. Even the square ones?
Yes.
I wasn't sure whether the square ones would, but they cut brilliantly, don't they?
Yes, absolutely.
Even through your smaller...
Only the sentiments, that's not the big dies.
yeah, that's right. So do that. Right, now I have already cut it in black, and now I've cut it in the white. Let's get all those bits out. Come on, give me a release hook. There we are. So remember, back in stock are our daubers. So I'm going to get here. We've got berry red. Now at home I have Chinese red. I don't know. I think they're probably very, very similar. This was a dauber that had just been used for red before, so I could then just come up and look at how I can control how much ink goes on there.
Love that. I do love these daubers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, they are back in stock today, so go ahead on the website and grab them while you can.
Yeah, Lily I just said to Lily, oh, I need you to order this, this and this. Oh, and by the way, don't forget I need a set of daubers. There we go. Right, so we can pop those on. There we go, onto there. And just a little bit of dotty tape. I just thought the red just broke it up, you know, just stops it being all quite harsh. Oops, that stuck to my finger. There we go. So let's do that drop shadow. Lots of drop shadow going off, but, you know, it just packs a punch, doesn't it? So nice and slight drop shadow. We don't want too much, just want enough to really make that pop. Then I'm going to bring in my card. Now what I've got is I've got another piece of matte layer, and I've just started to give it a bit of a curl, just because I wanted it to have a bit of memory of the curl.
Yeah.
So, because I sometimes think otherwise it just pops. Now I can't do this with wet glue if I'm going to make this card up straight away, because otherwise it'll all just pop off. So I'm hoping that that's nicely dry as well. Then we can just go through here, and that's going to go on the front just there. I mean, looks amazing, doesn't it? So what we now need to do is we need to fold up onto those score lines, just like that. And then we need to curve it to give us the bow front, just like that. So I have got a piece of gold card just from the encapsulated gold. And what I'm going to do is, let's find a wider one. I think this one will work. Now, when you're doing things like bow fronted, this is when your red liner comes into its own, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. You can't beat red liner, really, can you?
No. Some people call it super sticky, some people call it red liner. It has lots of different names, doesn't it? I suppose different brands. But yeah, red liner, just because it's got that red backing on. Perfect. And that's going to go on there. And then what we're going to do, so what you'll see is, if I put this here, if I fold that up, can you see I've got ½ inch? If I put that to there, yep, exactly ½ inch. So my front, ignoring the score lines, is ½ inch bigger or longer than my backing. Yeah. And I think a ½ inch bow is a really nice bow. It's not too much.
Yes.
I think if you start going like an inch and stuff like that, you then start noticing it a bit more. So I'm going to pop that. So all I do is fold that up, push that right into that corner. You notice I've only taken the red liner off one side. So when you see that, look, if I was to stick that down, it wouldn't actually stick to anything. So we can lift. Come on. I know this lifted. I saw it lift beforehand. There we go. So what I need to do now is I just need to scoot that to there. And I'm using that score line to butt up against. And then fold that down. And you can see we've created that rocking or bow-fronted system straight away. So that, you can do this lots of ways. I've got a card blank, so you can pop that onto there. If you want a little bit of white at the top and the bottom, you can do. I've just put it so it comes out at the side. And again, I am actually going to use my red liner, because what I can do this time is go over that seam, just like that. And that's like, I've now glued it from the front and the back. Yeah. It isn't going anywhere. It really isn't. Just put that, there we go. That will be enough, actually. I don't need to use any more adhesive than that. Let's just make sure that's burnished down well. And then we can take one from there and that one from there. Right, let's make sure I've got it the right way up and my card blank the right way up. And then I can just line those up just there. And then if you need to, just burnish that on there. I mean, wow. So what did I say earlier? These cards are all, these for me, are all about getting your old dies out. Look at that. I've made a dimensional 3D. This is the mega poinsettia, I think is the right term for it. I did have 2 holly leaves. I've lost a holly, it's there. I've got some holly leaves. Let's give them a little bit of shape. And then we can pop the tiniest little bit of tacky glue on the back of there. And I'm just going to pop these on first, let it start to get a little bit tacky. And on the back of here. I don't want too much, there we go. And then we can pop these on. One. I'm going to actually put one on. Then I'm going to pop my poinsettia on, making sure that none of this comes off the bottom of the card or the card won't stand up. And then I can put my second one in just there. There we go. And then finally, as you've seen a few times a day, we're going to get that and pop a red one. We've got that symmetry now, haven't we? We've got that line across there.
Yes.
And then, how about like that? I just think, I love making bow-fronted cards. So you can look at that.
Is beautiful. Yeah,
completely
absolutely
different
beautiful.
to any of the others that we've made yet today.
Yeah, totally. It looks beautiful, lovely framing. I'm thinking you could even do that with the piece underneath and put a photograph in it, couldn't you? They'd make nice photo albums.
They'd make beautiful photo frames, wouldn't they?
Yeah, absolutely lovely. I love that. Now, if you want to be making what Corinne's making in this couple of hours, really, we're nearly an hour into the show. I don't know where that time has gone. These are our brand new dies. You're joining us on Crafters TV, where you're watching launch day, and these are brand new to us today. So you've got your piece, which is absolutely beautiful. Now these rectangle dies, we just had a question asking if they will fit on a 5x7. Yes, absolutely. They're actually a 5.6 by a 4.4, and then the square ones are actually 5.1 by 5.1, so just over your 5 inches. So yes, they will fit on. In fact, on a 5x7, you'd have quite a big, nice white area around the side, or one where you could frame it with your pretty papers. So that's amazing. Now, you can buy them on their own, but actually the best way to buy them is with the Showstopper. In the Showstopper, you are getting 20 sheets of your foam pads, which is honestly such a good buy. So you're getting all of those in there. You're also getting your tape runner as well, so our glue, which is amazingly strong. You're also getting your die brush in that one as well, which is incredible. I absolutely love that. We use it lots of times to be creative with that. And then we've also got your acetate. So if you want to be making your shaker cards, or you just want to have a bit of rigidity in the back, pop that on. You've got that. Now, if you buy the Showstopper today, it's only £10 more than what the 4 dies cost. So it's £75 or $86. If your platinum price is £60 and $68.80. Now, if you're going for this today, you will also get a free gift. You only have to spend £50 or $75, and that will be added to your basket at no extra cost, but you can go and buy that separately. So if you feel like you're not buying much today, but you want our little hanger, go over and find that one. You're also getting double points across the board. We've also, if you're liking our foam pads, we also have a daily deal here. So this is amazing because you're getting 20 sheets of each. So you're getting 20 sheets of your small and 20 sheets of your large as well. So that's a really great one to have. Now, if you go for those, that's an amazing deal today. So that's that one. We've also got double points on absolutely everything. I can't believe I'm saying that. Normally we sort of put it onto sections, but actually I'm assuming even our offers, our sale prices, everything has the double points on there, which is a really, really great one to have. Right, let's pop those to the side. Oh, and also let me just tell you about our pens. Now, you all know and love our tri-blend pens. If you want to go for the tri-blend pens today, these are £75, okay? But if you've gone for the Showstopper, if you pop these into your basket, you will get them half price. So platinum, you'll get them half that price, which is absolutely amazing. It's a bonus buy for us today, or for you today. So if you feel like you want to restock on some of your colours, or you feel like you want another box, these are for you today, and you will get them half price, which is incredible, which is £35 in the UK. Go for those as well. And also gift giving, these are going to be great to have as gifts for people as well. Right, I think we've done all our oh no, have you spied it? Did you spy it? So this is our treat bag sentiments. So you've probably seen it on the warehouse. We're going to show you it. We're going to show you what's in it because it is amazing, and it's a treat bag. Now, if you look at that treat bag, look at that, how much you're saving. £25 or $30. Platinum price, £20 or $24, which is amazing. So you're getting some sentiments in there. You're also getting some of your pop-out sentiments. So it's got that theme. It is our treat bag for sentiments. It's packed with sentiments. These were some of my my all-time favourite dies. I love the script on there. The font is beautiful. That's your edgeable. We've also got your birthday balloons in there as well. You're actually getting 9 different packs in total. Love this one. The fancy edgeables are my favourite. The whole team use these. They're just amazing. Love, oh, you've got another one. So you've got the Celebrate there and you've got your Hello. So great ones to have. We've also got, I love this. I mean, popping that in there, just for you. A beautiful design. That's from Sarah's Say It With Flowers. We've also got some stamps with the Say It For Flowers as well. So your stamp set. And then we've also got a chalkboard stamp in there as well. And that says, do more of what makes you happy. I couldn't agree more. It's amazing sentiment. So really lovely. So go for those today. This whole bundle is worth £65 or $85. You're getting it today. Platinum price for £20 or $24. And yes, you will get your bonus points on there. Double points on that one as well. So that's your little treat bag sentiments as well. So please go and have a look on the website. You'll find lots of deals throughout the day. You can shop the whole day. So those cartload deals, I think, are pretty much live now. So go and grab yourself some bargains. But if you've already gone for the Showstopper and you just want to watch Corrine and what she's making, let's head over to her now and have another demo.
I think we should.
What have you got in store?
Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take Joy and Noel and mix them up a bit. So I thought I keep saying to you how these are interchangeable, so let me put my money where my mouth is. So we're going to take the Joy frame and the Noel sentiment. Okay, now I love this Joy frame because, again, this is another one that I think you're going to be able to use all year round. And we're going to make a box. We've not done any box making at all today. Now what I've done is I've got myself, so this is going to make a 6-inch box with a 1.5-inch height on it. So you've got an extra 3 inches, so 9 by 9, scored at 1.5 either side. So what we've done here is we've taken that to just under 5 3/4, just over, sorry, 5 3/4, and that's going to sit on there like that. So before I cut, I'm just going to place it where I want it to go. Then I'm going to get my frame and I'm going to use that to centre it up. It just helps because sometimes it's quite hard to see, but if I do that, I can see that will fit inside my frame. So all my frame is like I say, just over 5 3/4, but then we use the that die to cut the aperture, so we know it's all going to fit. So this is my box lid. Oh, why did I not put it on the board before I started? There we go. Oh, that's just go. Let's actually, no, I have to go like that. Let's see if it'll go through. That could be a little bit snug. Oh. So if it's 9 inches, it should just go through, because this is 11 by, yeah, that's going to go. That's going to go. You can't go bigger than 9 inches through on your regular Gemini.
Right, yes.
What, is it 9 by 11 your plate, I think, isn't it? Something like that.
Yes.
So, yeah, so that was just made it. There we go. And look at that. Absolutely perfect. I just need to pop that off there, because I've got a piece of tape. Get my piece of tape off. First of all, there we go, and then we can just lift that off. Now, all I need to do now is just, and again, you can, as we were saying earlier, you can get your die brush, you can take your die brush, and as long as you put it onto the foam mat, look at that, that's just pushing all those bits out. So you're going to get your die brush in your Showstopper, and if you've got it, then make sure, you know, use it. It's just, I mean, how much quicker? Why do I always use my poke tool when I have the tools right at the side of me? Silly, isn't it? We forget sometimes. There we go. There we go. And how perfect is that?
We forget how good it is, don't we?
Yeah. And like I say, what on that couldn't be used all year round? I just think it is so handy to have. So we're going to take that, and I've actually got one where I've actually just cut in the edges from a box so you can see. So we always say make up your box before you go. I've got some more cutting to do. Let's do the rest of my cutting first. Let's do that. So I'm going to take my magnetic shim, put that one down, take my magnetic shim, take my die, take my edger, which is still on here. Do you know what? I think if I had a counter, a work area, the size of this room, I'd still struggle to find space. Now, this cardstock here is just blue pearlized card, but I think it looks to me to be the same blue as in that 12 by 12, what did you call it, caramels and cream or something that you were looking at earlier, Debbie. I think that had beautiful, beautiful blue in there.
It's
so
beautiful.
yeah, if you wanted a nice blue, then have a look at that one. And look at that, there we go, absolutely perfect. There we go. So give that a little bit of a tap. There we go. And then we can peel that off from there. And again, we just need to poke all the bits out, and that's what you get. So we always say, make up your box lids, do all the decorating beforehand. And again, that's not right. That actually looks really effective, doesn't it?
Looks amazing.
That's not the right way round, but it still looks really good. So there we go. So that is a perfect fit, and then we can just slide it over. I do think it looks lovely when you just have that little bit of a drop shadow. So I'm going to take that. Now it's up to you whether you put your top of paper, your border on first, or your border on after. Wow, I've gone right to the edge of that. Right to the end. Okay.
Did you need some more?
I've got some. Jake was very good and brought me some in earlier. So let's just give that a little bit of a drop shadow. I don't want much. I'm actually getting a bit too much just there. Just enough on there. Do you know what? If I didn't want a drop shadow, it wouldn't have lined up properly and I'd have ended up with one, wouldn't I? And there's me trying to get a drop shadow and it's not wanting to. Now again, I've got my Bethlehem papers here and I've just gone round the edge with a nice blue ink just to edge it off and get rid of those white cut lines. If you ever see our lovely Jan doing shows, she always, every paper she uses, she inks the edges. I try to remember, but sometimes I get a bit carried away and forget. So that's then going to fit onto here. There we go.
9 by 12 the plates are. I've just checked it.
Oh, 9 by 12, not 9 by 11.
I didn't like to say, but yes,
oh,
they are.
Sorry.
9. No, not at all. It's not a problem, is it? It's just nice to know we've got that extra inch in there.
Yeah, I can see it's 12, can't I? Look, 11, 12. Why did I not? That was silly, wasn't it?
I wanted to say it, and then I thought, oh, actually, I better check it out first. So
there we go.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, the opening is exactly the same size as the original Gemini.
Yeah, you wouldn't even get A4 through if it was 9 by 11.
Yes, of course. Oh,
so
yeah, it's a quarter,
I don't know where
it?
I got that from. Don't know where I got that from. There we go. And again, still from the Bethlehem collection, we've got some edgy bits. Oh, come on, where am I up to? Now, is that my nice new one? Oh, yes, it is, because the end's still on. There we go. Pop that one, and then we can pop those round the edges. Like I say, always do all your box making beforehand.
Can we just recap on what pad you're using, Lillian's
Bethlehem.
asked? Oh, it's the Bethlehem. She was asking if it was a new 12 by 12.
No. Bethlehem was last year. Sorry, I said a few minutes ago when I was doing that, but these are both from the Bethlehem pad.
Yeah, another one I never got, and it was a beautiful pad. That sold out really quickly, didn't it?
I like some of the sort. It had almost like panoramic scenes in there, like in black. Really pretty. So we can do that. Now the next bit I'm going to do, we can actually do after it's made up. So it's just that bit I needed to make up first. Let's make up that bit.
That looks amazing. I think this could be a winner for the day.
Do you think so? Oh, I don't know. Really pretty colours, isn't it? Our Dean's saying what sort of blue. So that one here, yeah, it's sort of a turquoisey teal, isn't it?
Just a beautiful blue.
There we go. So we've got our box lid, and then I've got my base. I should have put my base together before, because you didn't really need to see that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a little bit of gold mirror in there.
Oh, that's nice, because then you can just see the edges, can't you, through?
Yeah, and it'll just reflect back off all that sort of style. This one gives me real Moroccan feels. Do you see where, am I imagining it, or can you see that in there?
Yeah,
that
no, absolutely.
Moroccan tile effect almost. It's amazing what you see, isn't it? Everybody sees differently, but...
Yes.
You see how we always write base and lid on our pieces?
Yeah, so we don't do the wrong one. I've done that many a time.
Yes. This has happened, you can tell from experience, can't you? 1, and then 2 on there, and then just there, and finally on there. So can you see now when I pop this, oops, into there, that's going to go just like that. And can you see now with the gold reflecting back there, it just looks beautiful. So what we're going to do is I have cut out some mats and layers. Now that would be the obvious way to go, but we're going to pop them that way round, I thought, just to give it a different look. So what I want to do, I haven't put any foam pads anywhere because I needed to put it on. I just need to be careful where I put my foam pad. So if I put 1, 2, have I done that big enough gap there? Just, if I put those there, I should then be able to pop that, line it all up. That's going to work perfectly. Then I've got pieces. Now, this is where we're going to go a little bit rogue. We're going to bring in Noel, which is the one with the snowflakes. So we're going to pop off our Noel, pop that onto there. That's going on here. So when have you got these ones then? Is this at Hobby Maker?
Yes, tomorrow.
Ah!
Yes.
So you're launching these down at Hobby Maker tomorrow?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having a good old play with them. I just love them so much.
I've seen you use frames a lot, and I think you really enjoy working with a frame die,
do you know what? I love anything that's some type of nesting die.
Yeah.
I just think they're the most versatile that you can have them, and I do love that we're bringing out lots of frame dies that have that intricate part cut in, and these are no exception. I just think anybody would love to have these in their craft stash for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because you could, like Corrine's been using throughout the whole this show and Wake Up Call this morning, is all the different paper pads that it's going to work with. It doesn't matter what pads you have, they're going to work.
Yeah, they really, really
This
are.
is beautiful.
And then the final little bit I want to just quickly do, just to finish it off, is to quickly pop a couple of, gems in, one in each corner. Come on, I've just stuck that to my glass mat. I don't want to do that. But what you could be doing if you didn't want to is, how about sticking your gems on there? You're going to use a few more, but that would look absolutely beautiful, putting your gems on those little circles. But for now, we're just going to leave it like that. And I think that is my box. Oops, wrong one. There we go.
That looks incredible. Will that be your winner for demo of the show? I absolutely love that, Corrine. Thank you for showing us that. Beautiful with that gold and that popper blue. And like Corrine said, it's in that pad that's in our £10 deals. Now, the actual Showstopper is proving exceptionally popular. It's got all 4 of the dies in there. Each die comes with 3 dies. So you've got your sentiment die, you've got your outside cutting edge, and then you've got that sort of create a card that's going to cut into your dies. So you've got your Noel, you've got your beautiful Joy one there, which are your square ones, and then you've got your rectangle ones, which is your Xmas, and then you've also got your piece as well, which is the one Corrine was just using. Absolutely stunning. I'm just going to bring in some of these because these are what we call a concept suite, where we literally just cut them out of just black and white card and just be really creative with them, and it just shows a real concept of what you can do, because what a creator card does, it offers you concepts, and that's what you get with these, the versatility, being able to cut them into a step. Corrine in Wake Up Call did a sidestepper card that it was cut into this morning, so go back and have a look at that. But being able to do things like this, I did read a comment, someone saying they're loving easel cards at the moment. These absolutely lend themselves to creating easel cards. They're just beautiful. And what about Tweezle? Again, another one that was created this morning by our lovely Corrine. We've also got different types of things that you can do. I love this one. This is our Starbook card. So you literally tie it together, but imagine that on the Christmas table, maybe with your menu on there or a drinks list or something like that, or you might just want a picture frame. Absolutely beautiful, and it all folds flat. I mean, what
you could do it with different ones all the way around as well.
Yes,
it wouldn't have to be the same frame, would it?
Yeah, absolutely, because it would still be the same star. You just have a different frame all the way around.
Yeah.
So the two different ones you could use. So that is amazing. A slightly different one on the one that Corrine did, which is that dome card. So again, creating that on just a little tent fold card. Love this one. Just literally creating at the front, and then this one is brilliant as well. So this is a great one just for having above your fireplace, on the windowsill. Pop some pictures in them. Just send someone a nice message. Winter wedding, you might be able to do that for, and put your menu or table number in there. Just going to look amazing. And then a box lid like the one Corrine was doing. So lots of different varieties of ways that you can use them. Lots of different versatile ways, which I absolutely love. And then the main thing is with this one is it's a showstopper. You know, we always do a showstopper. With the showstopper, we're actually popping in some acetate. So you've got your heat resistant acetate. We've also got some of your glue there as well. So you've got your tape pen, should I say. You've also got your die brush. So let's hold these a little bit better. So we've got all those. And then you've got, I've put them to the side, our small, you're getting 20 pieces here. So 20 sheets of your adhesive foam pads as well, which is absolutely amazing. So that is a great one to go for. If you're going for the showstopper, you know it's always the best value. It's actually only £10 more than the dies on their own, so make sure you go for those ones. Now I have to bring in these because they are proving so popular. The ink daubers, they're incredible. A great one to have. Really nice ink applicators. If you ever wanted to know how we get intricate ink applied, literally you pop them on your fingers and you dip them into your ink and you've got them there. If you can afford it, I would go for those extra packs as well, because they always sell out time and time again, but they're great for your inks. Put a different colour on, you can use them with all your ink pads, which are incredible. We've got some on the show as well. We are pigment ink pads, so make sure you shop for those, but they are amazing, and they've literally only come in today. We didn't think we were going to get them, but we have got them. Platinum price £19.99 or £26.39, and double points on them as well, which is incredible. And remember, if you shop over £50 or $75, you're going to be able to get, you will have this put into your basket. So we've got that cute little Christmas tree. It literally is one that you can hang on your tree. I love that it's got 2023 on both sides, so it doesn't matter how it hangs on your tree. It's such a good little design to have. You can only buy that at Crafter's Companion, so absolutely amazing. Right now, we're going to let you check out your baskets because I'm sure they're bulging. Have a look at this video and we will see you back here in a few minutes.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people, and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
Feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Yeah. Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly how he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Join us for our Crafting Christmas event. We've got more festive fun lined up than old St Nick himself, including 12 brand new launches, double points on every purchase, and a free gift on selected orders. Make sure you join us on Crafters TV from the 9th till the 16th of July for all this festive fun, and find out more on the Crafters Companion website.
So the great thing is there, you've still got 3 more days to get all those deals that are coming through, that free gift and all those double points, which is amazing. It's Christmas here on Crafters TV, and boy, have we been bringing you some amazing offers. You're absolutely loving our launch day. So it's the launch of the brand new Creator card frames. They come with sentiments as well, which gives you that added extra bonus. It means the versatility of them is off the charts, so you can do so much with those dies. Now let's just have a look and see them again. You've got the most amazing 4x6 really roughly, which are your rectangle dies. Beautiful design here with your piece. And then you've got your, let's bring this one in. This one is your Xmas. We've also got your amazing Joy. I think that's a lovely one to have. And actually, it gave me an idea earlier, Corinne, when you snipped out the angel, because you could put a baby there. So like Joy for a baby, and you can use it then for a baby card.
And we've got Baby Grow in the, or Little Best in one of our mini stamps.
Yes, we have the mini stamps.
That would work.
You could put that in its place, or just layer it over the top. So I think that's a really versatile one. If you know anyone that's called Noel, you could also use that one as well. So you've got your Noel design. Now remember, it's a showstopper, so you've got all those additional extras, but it's 20 past, we're just gone past the hour, and we want to get another couple of demos in if possible. So let's head back over to Corinne and see what she's got in store.
Right, we're going to use the Joy one. I know we used part of it in the last one, but we're going to use it all now. So we're going to use the Joy frame and the Joy sentiment as well. So I've just laid them up onto my cardstock. I've got my green cardstock, so I've used my outer and my inner. Now my green cardstock is from, and I've not written it down. Don't know. Maybe that was towards the night, I think. You know, and I sometimes forget to write these things down.
I do that all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, and I always think that I have wrote it down, and then I come to look in it and think, no, I've not wrote it down.
No. There we go. Right, okay, so we can lift this one up. There we go. And that has cut perfectly, so let's peel the tape off, because then we can do as I suggested, and we can then just, I'm going to go very carefully, I'm just going to peel that away from there, and then look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Couple of bits there to be brushed out, just like on before, but that's because it's like a pearlescent cardstock, so you know, your luxury cardstock, so it's just got a coating on. It just needs, sometimes just needs a little bit of a hand to make them pop out. They're die cut, but sometimes they just don't pop straight back out. There we go. Brilliant. Absolutely perfect. So once we've done that, I'm going to do all my cutting up front on this one. I'm going to take a little bit of gold mirror. Shows you that's from the luxury cardstock. We're going to pop that onto there, and then we're going to cut that through, and that will give me about 10 seconds to clear up a bit of mess. Do you know what? I am so on sweeping duty at the end of this show. So much. Oh, I've got a video to record. I think I told you I'm doing one, you know, it's one for our socials using some of these.
Right,
I think as soon as that's done, because they can't see behind on the floor on that. As soon as that's done, I'm going to have to get that broom out before I have my tea. Otherwise, Jake's going to be panicking, because he's going to think he's got all that to clear up. Now, there we go. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Look at the detail. They are just so, it's just so impressive, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Do you know, I have been crafting over 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I still get blown away by what a die can do.
Oh, me too, absolutely. I don't think there's ever any bigger wow factor. I think embossing, heat embossing comes very close to it. But I love, especially when you're crafting with children, the first time I bought my granddaughter Ruby, I bought her a Gemini Mini and put something through, and she literally open mouth just stared at it.
Yeah.
And she thought it was a magic machine. She didn't know how I put something through and it would cut out that piece of card. It was amazing to see, and I think that's what it is, isn't it? Children of today, the technology they have in crafting is amazing.
Yeah, I made, my grandsons were like, we need treasure, Nana, we need treasure. So I've got a hexagon die and some gold mirror, and then they cut two and put them back to back, and then they thought they had treasure coins. It was so easy. There we go. Night before Christmas, paper pad, again, on with some more of that green, and this is just going to be an easel card. So this is, just so you know, it's 5 3/4. So what we've done is you can do this out of a sheet of A4. So if you ever see our cards just shy of 6-inch squares, that's because you can get that out of a sheet of A4. And then onto there, we're going to pop our topper to get it back to being whole when we do the easel. Now, if you're really clever, what you can do, especially with this one, because this one works quite easily, what you could do is, if you weren't doing the mats and layers, you could cut that into there, and layer it up, and then you can see all the way through all the easel layers. Takes a little bit more thinking about, but it is possible to do. And I think I saw it in one of Debbie's Concept Suite cards, that you could see it all the way through, and it does look beautiful. Let's burnish that down. Make sure all that glue is spread out. There we go. And that's now, can you see, we've now got our easel back. Amazing. So I'm going to take another one, and you'll see I always like to mirror what I've got on the bottom, on the front. I do think it looks good and effective when you can see.
Well, it looks professional, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And that's going to pop on.
And if you sell your cards, I mean, you can make and sell as many as you want, because we have in-house designers, so literally we don't put a hold on how many.
Yeah, well, you can really quickly get back the value of your collections, can't you?
Yeah.
Now, I know that's it. If you wanted to, you could take out the centre of this cardstock if you know, because obviously most of it is covered up. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It all varies. So, you know, you do it however you... Look at this with the... I've got gold foiling on here and I'm covering it up.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But never mind. I like the other side. As I said to you, I really like sheet music on cardstock. It just appeals. Sheet music and script.
I love it though, because I think this really shows that when we do a paper pad, it's the reason we put a plainer side on, so you can use them with all your die cuts, because that way you get to see the die cut, but you still get to use your papers on the back.
Exactly. There we go. Pop that down. I mean, how elegant is that with just that tiniest little bit? Now, that one I just had a minute ago, all I've done now is I popped a piece of acetate on and I've actually just trimmed down the foam tape. So if you remember the one we did earlier, wherever that's gone from this morning, I put my own, I didn't use the outside die so that I had more room for the foam tape. If you want to put your foam tape on, like I've done here, you just have to trim it down because you know, it needs to be a little bit narrower. So we can then just take this off from here. Oh, let's see if we can get... Do you know, sometimes... Yeah, sometimes if the foam tape's been cracked, the backing cracks. Do you ever get that, where the backing is cracked, and once the backing is cracked, as in this one, it doesn't like to come away. But if that's absolutely stuck on, then I think I might be able to cheat with a little bit of glue. Come on, come away. If only I could do this before we went live, but I can't. There we go. Oh, look, it just needed to go in that certain direction and that worked better. There we go. Let's do it like that, nearly. Sorry, this is really not fascinating, but unfortunately, it's life, isn't it, that sometimes foam tape can be a pain. And at least you know that we struggle with it too. And then, oh, nearly on there. I thought that was going to go. Pardon?
Has a mind of its own sometimes.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Right, so once we've gone to there, what I'm going to do is, I always like to make sure I've got my card the right way up. Pop that there. Then I've got myself some sequins. You'll get these in all sorts now. I know our... the Sarah Sig, the Roaring 20s, that had some lovely gold sequins in, didn't it? So, and I think those gold sequins were on a sales show recently, so maybe you picked some up. Yeah, be brilliant if you did and get those. All I'm going to do, just because that was playing up a little bit, and sometimes people find it does help, I'm going to pop a little bit of glue just there, because I don't want any gaps, and just in case a little bit of the adhesive came off when I was having problems with that backing. It is always, because I can see there, look.
Yeah, I think that's a really good tip.
Yeah, especially if it's playing up like that. Now this is going to be really snug, so I'm going to just pop that on there, like that. And then before you lift it up, press it down. I'm not going to give it a lift for a minute. I'm just going to pop it down and just let that glue just bite. So whilst I'm going to pop that, I'm not going to lift it. Actually, what I want to do is turn that round. I've got another piece of paper, foam pads from these ones I think are out of the Pick of the Day bundle, the slightly larger ones. And we can put that into here. And then we can put that just there. And that's going to go there. Now, remember I cut the joy out, and I'm going to pop that onto another piece of cardstock. And again, I've just inked around the edge. And by inking around the edge, it just brings it all together. Oh, we're going to get a 5th demo in, aren't we?
Oh, that'd be exciting, yes.
There we go. And that's going to go just on here. And again, you could have done some with green and had drop shadows if you wanted. And again, you could have cut it so that the angel cut out, you know, you could have that. It's entirely up to you. And again, a couple of these foam pads. We get through so many of these foam pads in a day. There we go. I'm surprised we don't constantly have a van delivering them. We get through that many.
They're very handy, aren't they?
They are. That's going to go there. I'm just holding off as long as I can to lifting this up because I put some wet glue on. Put a nice little bow. I mean, just that on its own looks a beautiful card, doesn't it? So we take that, and then just because I can, I'm going to pop it down here so that it sits partly on there. Hold it, pressing that. I don't know if that's stuck. That might not have stuck. I might need to hold that a little bit longer. And then a couple of leaves just on there, just like that. Come on, grab. And then that is, oops, the fourth one today. And we've got a shaker card.
That is stunning, absolutely stunning. I love a shaker card. It's one of my favourite things to do. Teams with an easel card, wow, what a demo. It's going to be a tough one, especially when we get that fifth one in, a real tough one. Can you give me the measurements to your last demo for the box?
It was a 6-inch box.
That. Oh,
it was a 6-inch box with a 1.5 inch round the edges. So it's get a piece of card 9 inches by 9 inches and score on your scoreboard at 1.5 inches all the way round.
Oh, that's amazing. Michelle has asked that, so hopefully that helps Michelle. Susan's asking if the treat bag, do you get exactly what's in the bag, that sentiment bag? Yes, you do. So what we showed you, you will get exactly that. So Trisha is saying beautiful designs. Shall we go through that? We'll go through that in a second so you can see exactly what you're getting. Becky's saying that's just beautiful. I've just popped in to see if I need these dies, but they are so beautiful. Donna is saying, oh, that is a really classy demo. Can I ask, oh, that's the box size. Michelle McCarthy is in. She's saying, oh my God, these dies are just absolutely gorgeous. I knew they were lovely, but watching Corrine's demos, they are just stunning. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Hannah is saying these festive frames are so elegant and make beautiful cards. Rhonda is saying beautiful projects today, Corrine. And Skimmy is saying on YouTube is saying, Corrine, me too. I love background stamps and scripts. And Mary Pat is saying, I've ordered extra of the gold sequins. Amazing. And Skimmy's also saying a question, is the circular foam pad part of the small foam pad or the large? Good question. I want to say it's the small one. So
when you were showing the small one.
Yes, so it is the small one. Yes, so it is in the small bundle. Yes, you're getting 2 different ones here. So yes, so you're getting those ones. One's got one come out. So can you see that one there? If I just pull it out, you're getting those little circle ones, which are amazing. They're so good. Yeah, so good. And when you've took the circles out, cut these into strips, and then you've got strips. Don't waste those because that's all foam on there, so don't waste anything. So yeah, you're getting those with the small ones. Now if you're going for the Showstopper, you're getting 20 sheets of those, so not only your 4 die sets, you're also getting 20 sheets of your foam, so you're getting the small ones in there. If you do want the bigger ones, you can go for both of those, and that's a deal of the day, and you can go for those. But for now, if you're going for the Showstopper, you will get these pads. You'll also get your die brush as well with your foam underneath. You'll also get yourself one of those amazing tape pens, one of our amazing tape pens, and also you'll get 12 sheets of our heat resistant acetate as well. All of those for just an extra £10. That is incredible. So you're getting all that today, platinum price £60 or $68.80, so which is amazing. Now we were talking about those foam pads, so let's just show them. If you want to go for those full set, you do have the small ones, and then you have 20 of the bigger ones. You'll get 20 sheets in each one, so 40 sheets in total. They are amazing. They're for all your 3D projects. We've got some new topper pads coming out. They're going to be great for those. We've got a topper pad everyday one that's in the £5 bargain ones, so you can use them on there. So that's amazing. Again, platinum price £17.60 or $21.60 and double points. Now, the other thing, just very quickly, if you're going for that Showstopper and you fancy treating yourself or someone else with some pens, if you pop these tri-blend pens into your basket with your Showstopper and check out, you will get these half price. It's a bonus deal that we've got for you. You will get them half price, so you'll get them £35, which are amazing. But you'll only get that if you're going for the Showstopper at the same time and get those put in. Right, we do want to head back to Corrine because we want to get that 5th demo in. Corrine, what have you got for us?
Right, I'm going to do my frame this time into some patterned cardstock. You know, everyone now that you've done up to now, white, blue and green. So they were all plain cardstock. But how about die cutting into your patterned papers? I love this because what it does is it gives you a different look to your finished project. So I'm going to use the Noel with the snowflakes. So we can pop that one on there. And because this cardstock, I know I was doing them on the magnetic shim earlier, but that piece of card that I've cut is quite snug. So I'm doing it this way just so that I know I've got it in the right place. So we're going to cut that across there, then we're going to put our plates on, and then we're going to pop that through there like that. And then also we're going to cut our Noel out of, look at those, silver mirror and navy blue mirror. Isn't that, oh, there we go, look, there we go. Isn't that beautiful? What a gorgeous colour combination. Now I know this will have cut through because it's only cardstock. So it's absolutely brilliant through there. One, get that one off. Two, oh, want all that tape off. There we go. And then this, I don't want to be too rough with this. I've got tape on my hands. Don't be too rough because otherwise I could end up ripping it, and I don't want to do that. There we go. You can see just through there. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. And because, what have I just done with my die? Oh, there's that bit. Where's my die brush mat? It's here. This is, I've got such a muddle now. You can just, it just gives you that extra detail because you've got the blue and the white pattern. Just looks really, really pretty. So once you've done that, you just poke any last little bits out. Just just using my mat to catch all those bits. But how gorgeous is that? I just really, really love that, doing it into the pattern cardstock. So the other thing I need to cut is, as I said, my Noel, and I'm going to cut it out of the navy and also the silver. Oh dear. One. And there's quite an array in front of me of things we've made today.
Absolutely.
We've been busy.
It's going to be a tough vote, that's for sure.
Oh, we'll also be able to get the vote for somebody who's commented, won't we, to go into the 200.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I think Rachel's on social still, so she'll be on all over
she'll be
that.
on all that. There we go.
And just in case you didn't know, comment, because you could be picked to go in a draw to win £250 voucher for our website. So it's worth putting a comment in.
It is, isn't it? And then I'm going to do it in the silver. And that's going to go there and there.
The one thing I have noticed, especially the, well, all the dies, but these cut out beautifully.
They do, don't they? Yeah. Go for it, but it's not going to fall off because it's got the plate at the back.
It doesn't fall anymore. Yeah, we're still in that habit of catching it.
I've lost it. Where are we? There we go. There we go. Give that a...
I love that. So we're listening to Dean. He's like, they're pretty reliable.
Pretty reliable.
Yes, I mean, they are, Dean.
They are, Dean. Next time they need a strap line, they'll come to Dean. Pretty reliable.
So when someone asks you why you want a Gemini, you say, because they're pretty reliable.
It's just his Cockney accent that comes out as well when he says it. Bless. There we go. And there we go. So we've got the blue with the silver, or if you wanted to, you could do the silver with the blue, but we're going to do the blue with the silver. There we are. And that's from somebody who doesn't craft. I mean, when we laugh and we jest, but you know what I mean? It just proves, doesn't it, how reliable they are.
Oh, absolutely.
If Dean's seen that. But there we go.
Have you got a Gemini 2?
I haven't got the 2 yet, no.
I haven't got the 2. I was naughty and got the 2.
I know. I'm still on my 1, but I love my 1, so I'm not complaining about that at all.
Absolutely.
Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a stepper card. So this is, again, just under the 5-inch, under the 6-inch square. And we've just done our blue, white, and then some more of that. That is, again, the Night Before Christmas paper pad. So let's go with that one. I'll go on there. Do you know, and the only reason I haven't is because I'm like, I haven't got room to put my original Gemini anywhere else. It'd have to go up in the loft, and I think if I start putting anything else up in the loft, my husband's going to start shouting at me. There we go.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because I don't want to make my Gemini redundant. It is on another shelf at the moment, but I love my Gemini. But yeah. I just love, and what I like about the Gemini more than anything else is the USB at the back. Yeah. So I plug my headphones into them to charge up. Yeah, I plug my phone into them. I plug my iPad into them. So I just love it. Yeah.
Right, now, we're going to do very similar to what I did before, but whereas I did the gold sequins out in the outside and the red in the middle, we're just going to have one. So I have put 2 frames. So if you wanted to put one type of sequin in there and another in there, what I would suggest is sealing that with another piece of acetate before you put it onto the card, because it'd be very hard to put it onto the card otherwise. So I've cut a little aperture in. Actually, I might even do this bit first before we pop it on. And then we're nearly good to go. And that's going to fit in there.
That's so effective with the darker blue and the lighter blue.
Yeah, looks lovely, doesn't it?
Really nice.
So that's going to go on there. Right, let's see how long this is going to take. So let's see if we can get this one off. Again, trimming down that foam tape just to make it narrower enough to fit on there. Works really well. I do love a floating sentiment. There's something about a floating sentiment, isn't there, that it draws your eye in. Do you know what I mean? When it just sort of hovers on top of your acetate.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're like, oh, how did that happen?
Yeah, it makes it look very pretty.
Right, come on, because this is where I'm actually going to use glitter. I'm going to use chunky glitter. So the glitter's all going to go in here. So this one, I put the foam tape all the way around, but if you struggled with your foam tape, you wouldn't, as long as you've got enough to support it, it wouldn't matter, because at this point I'm not actually going to have shaker elements behind this bit.
I love that idea, Corinne. Never really thought about that, but that would look nice even if you did put shaker elements in that bit and in the glitter in the middle.
Yeah.
That would look amazing.
Well, that's
so
what we
nice
did.
To section them off.
That's what we did on that first card this morning. Remember the one with the red that I'd said I'd sat at home and...
I didn't click that was done in 2 different places, but yes, now you show it, and now I remember you showing it. You're right, it did have those red sequins in the middle.
It had the red in the middle and the gold around the outside.
That's so good.
Just something a little bit different, and you can do it quite easily with this. It's not hard to do at all. And the other one you could do is, if you wanted to, is you could have solid card behind here. There's loads of different ways. So I have got some chunky glitter, and we're going to have to be quite exact with where we put this, because the other way, like I say, you could pop it on there and then put a piece of acetate on the top, but otherwise what we tend to do, I'm going to have to make sure that's dead centre. Pop that on there. Pop that on there. There we go. I'm just going to bring this in. Have I got enough glitter? I've got a little tiny bit more in a pot just here. I don't need it all, but I'm just going to... I like a juicy glitter shaker card.
Yes, me too. Nice and full.
If it's too skinny, I'm like, well, what is the point? So before that's done, I didn't actually put any glue on there because everything went okay. So I can just burnish it, press it down, because like I say, this is glitter, although it's chunky glitter, and I don't want it to do. But look at that. So that's now contained behind the centre. And all I need to do now is the last little bit is pop that on there. Oh, that was the one I'd got ready. Pop a bow on there, turn that round, and there we go, our Noel stepper card.
Yeah, that is absolutely stunning. Right, Corrine, can I ask you to get your makes ready, and we'll get a demo of the show started. You're absolutely loving it. So Samantha is asking what size this box is near me. I will pass it over to Corrine in a minute and she can measure it for me.
Sorry?
This box in front of me.
Oh, right,
just
yes.
need to get a measurement of the box. Crafty Angie is saying, I wonder what these frames would look like if they were cut from acetate. So Angie, they wouldn't actually cut out of acetate because of the intricacy of the dies. You would be able to cut your frame out, just the normal square or rectangle frame out of acetate, but you wouldn't be able to cut them into acetate because they're just not mixed media dies, so they wouldn't go through there. Christine Mahoney is saying, I love all these demos you have done today, Corrine. These festive frames and sentiment dies are so gorgeous and will make any card beautiful. I can't wait to get mine. Susan Thompson on YouTube, she's saying, I love the fact that I'm getting all these demos showing me how I'm going to make all my Christmas cards.
Yeah.
That is absolutely brilliant. Margie on YouTube is saying, love Corinne's cards. She's a favourite. Amazing. Yes, absolutely. She is so good. We've also got Newkirk is saying, I got my Showstopper in the wake up call and I can't wait to get it. Yeah, so we're all up to date with your comments and your questions. We have got a name coming in for the draw, so we'll do that in a second, but let's just go back to Corrine, count up these makes and put a number to them.
I know, I'm trying to think back to where we started. So remembering, we started with the Xmas doing the colouring first, so that was our diorama card, so that was the first one, so that's 1. 2 was our piece, and we did it as a bow-fronted card, if you remember on there. But just that black around the edge really makes it pop, so that's 2. Then 3, I think I got this right, was the box. 4 was the Joy Easel shaker, and 5 was the Noel one there. So yeah, oh, that's right, that's the one. The box was the one where we swapped around the sentiments, because if you look here, it's that shape with the Joy, that shape with the Noel, and on here we've mixed them around just to show you how versatile they are. So 3, 4 and 5, and I'll just show you 1 and 2 as well. There we go.
They are absolutely amazing. Tough choice, I think. And actually, I think it's the first time I think everyone is a worthy winner. So I don't think it matters what you go for. Whichever one wins is definitely going to be that worthy winner. We've only got 2 today because we've got cartload this evening. So that's going to be amazing. We've got so many deals to show you all Christmas, which is going to be incredible. But I do want to show you this. We said we were going to show you just another sneak peek at this. This is our treat bag sentiment. You are getting everything in this bag. And the price of this is amazing because you're saving so much on here. So you can see there, you're getting it for £20 platinum or £24. So you're getting one of our chalkboard stamps in there. You're also getting our stamps from Say It With Flowers. So really great ones to have in there. It's a real mixture of sort of dies and stamps with our sentiments just for you. A beautiful one there. Our favourite on the team, I know me, Craig, Debbie, we all use these ones. The Fancy Sentiment die, stamp and dies are just amazing. They are incredible. We've also got another one there, which is your Hello You. So you could be stamping that and die cutting it out. There's also the amazing balloon one. And actually, I'm going to turn that around so you see what you're getting in there. You're getting all these dies and you're getting your sentiment stamps as well. So that's a great one to have. Just beautiful. You're going to use that on so many different makes. We've got some edgeables in there. So you've got your special day. So great if you've got weddings to go to or just want to wish someone a special day on their birthday, anniversary, anything you want. You've got your Just For You, which is your pop-out dies, which are amazing. You literally cut this large die into the centre of your card and then you get those pop-out words, which is quite incredible. And then our last one in there, you are getting 9 in total stamps and dies, and that one is your stamp set as well. So just a nice usable stamp set. All of those for £25 or £30. So they're absolutely amazing. That is what you're going to get in that treat bag. So treat yourself. Right, let's do our winner because we have our Christmas trees. So let's just bring out, let's do a different colour one, do another purple. And we have another Facebook winner. It's done very fairly, I can assure you, and it's all done through a computer generated system. We've got our box, so all your Christmas trees are, you can't really see them in there, but they are all there inside. We've got another name to write out. Now, the name we've got here is Charlene Matthews. So Charlene, let's put your name on there. So Charlene Matthews. So, and that's Facebook. That's amazing. So Charlene, we're going to pop you into the box so we can say your name on there, Charlene Matthews. Pop you in the box. You are going to go in the draw for our £250 or dollars, which is quite incredible. Now, the best way to shop today is to shop that Showstopper. It's quite incredible. Honestly, these are incredible dies. You are loving them. You're loving Corrine's demo. But also the Showstopper adds so much more value to what you're getting as well. So it's the best way to shop. Now we've first got that Noel one, beautiful design with those snowflakes around. We've also got a Joy, again, another really pretty design on that one. We've also got our Xmas, so our Xmas, which is a Happy Xmas, and then we've got our Peace at Christmas, which is so beautiful with those stars. And then you're also getting our tape pen, so this is with a Showstopper, and it is only £10 more than what your dies on their own are. So it's really worth going for these with your acetate, with your brush, with your tape pen, and also, let me just reach over without pulling anything down, you're also getting your foam pads as well in there, which is a huge, huge saving. In fact, you're saving £22.92 or $36.72. So that's a really great one to have. Love those ones. Right, we have a demo of the show, and it goes to number 5. Number 5, your last one.
The last one.
Yes.
So we have the first one and the last one today.
I'm
there
not
we
surprised. That is absolutely amazing because it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I think it was that centre point of putting the glitter in there. Looked incredible.
Just before we disappear, somebody asked about the box measurements.
Yes,
right,
yes.
now, the box is a 4.5-inch box all the way round. So obviously 4.5-inch bottom. Then we've got 6 3/4 on the height. So what that means is when you take this off, you can see you've got the height of the die, and then we've got an extra, let me just measure that. Just over an inch just up there as well. And we've put vellum on the inside to give it that lovely misty look. So there we go. 4.5, 6 3/4. And obviously it's a box, so we've got the bottom as well. There you go. So I hope that helped whoever was asking.
Amazing, thank you for that. Thank you for voting for the show. Thank you for joining us on this launch day. It's been quite amazing. I'm in awe of Corrine's demos, as always, and I'm sure you are. But that's not it for the day. No, I don't know if you've heard, but we've got a cartload. It's going to be amazing. There's big deals, there's huge savings. It is going to be stonkingly good. And I absolutely love it because Cartload is fast-paced and furious, and boy, do we have some deals for you. So if you want to join us back in a couple of hours, we're going to go, and in fact we've got some filming. You've got some filming, I've got some filming, so we're going to go off and do our bit of filming, have a little bit of a chill out, and then we're going to come back for that fast-paced Cartload with lots and lots of deals. But remember, you don't have to go anywhere. You can go and shop on the website, shop the whole day, plenty of deals in there for you, double points, lots of deals. You'll absolutely love it. Right, so we're going now, and we will see you in a couple of hours. Bye.